In this video, we're going to talk about how to use the help function to access documentation strings. So in the previous video, we actually showed how we can use the doc attribute to access documentation strings of modules, classes, methods, and functions. And in this video, we are going to show how we can utilize the help function to display documentation strings of different places. So we've actually got 4 levels. We've got the module level docstring. We've actually also got the class level docstring, the method level docstring, and the function level docstring. And we've showed how to access them using the doc attribute. So depending on what we're trying to access, which docstring we're trying to access. So that's just been demonstrated in the previous video. So this is using the doc attribute. Now let's demonstrate how we can access the documentation strings using the help function. So if I wanted to access the class, this class level, this one. So what we need to do is pass in the name of the class as an argument to the help function. So let's just run it. So this is what we get. So we get all these details. So that's the class, and it gives us sort of a comprehensive view of this class. Now, if we wanted to also print out the docstring, this docstring, so what we can do again is use the help function and using myClass.add. That's it. Let's run it. So I've kind of lost what happened to the second one. So I might actually want to comment these out so it doesn't really confuse us. Let's run it again. So this is coming from the class. And this is for the method. So you notice we've got the documentation string of the method, and it actually includes the method signature. This is something we don't see in the doc attribute. And let's also print out the doc string of this function. So basically, we just pass in the name of the function as an argument. And so here we get information about the, oh, sorry, not information, the docstring of the my function. So now what we want to do is we haven't shown you how to access the module one. So to show that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create another Python file and I'll call it temp2. And I'll open it here. Now what we'll do is we'll import that module. So it's just called temp. Then to call the help of, so documentation string of the module, we just need to call it in like that. But what this is going to do is actually going to display this twice. So what I might do is I also comment this out just to show that we only want the module's documentation string to be displayed. But let's have a look at what we get by running this one. So we get the name of the module, and that's the documentation string that we have written. It also gives you a comprehensive view of the classes that it contains, of the functions, and yeah, so there's the methods are also that are defined in, and that's sitting under classes. So it actually, as we can see, gives you more details than what we saw from the doc attribute. So the slight differences, some of the slight differences between the help and the doc is that the help function basically aims at providing a comprehensive view of the class or the object or whatever you're trying to print out or call the doc strings of, which is pretty much helpful for understanding all the details about the classes or the methods and the functions you're trying to display information about. They're also really helpful in debugging and understanding the code, as they really provide context and documentation all in one place. So basically the doc attribute basically gives you the raw doc string as is, whereas the help function provides detailed, and the formatting is even more organized. It gives you a formatted view, including the method signature. So it really gives you those details that you don't get with the doc attribute. And it also gives you additional information, making it much more informative for users. So basically when to use what, to use help when you want a detailed and formatted view of the documentation, and use the doc attribute when you need to programmatically access the raw docstring. I hope that was helpful, and thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.